Some people can replay a 5-second conversation for 5 hours. They repeat the same moment again and again in their head. What did I say? Did I sound weird? Did they judge me? By the time they fall asleep, the conversation has already been rewritten 10 different ways. Most people call this overthinking. But overthinking is not just one thing. It has different patterns, different fears, and different personalities behind it. In psychology, overthinking often appears as loops of rumination, fear, doubt, and control. And the strange part is, most overthinkers don't all think the same way. There are actually 8 common types of overthinkers, and one of them might be you. The first type of overthinker is called the replayer. These people replay past conversations again and again in their mind. Hours later, they still remember every small detail. They analyze every word they said, every tone of voice, every facial expression. Their brain keeps asking the same question. Did I say something wrong? Did I sound strange? But the strange thing is, most of the time, nothing was actually wrong. The brain simply refuses to let the moment go. So the conversation keeps replaying long after it ended.
I remember when. Don't forget.
The second type of overthinker is the catastrophizer. These people don't just think about problems. Their mind immediately jumps to the worst possible outcome. A simple message can suddenly feel like bad news. A small mistake can start to feel like a huge failure. Their brain quickly begins imagining everything that could possibly go wrong. What if they misunderstood me? What if this turns into a bigger problem? One small thought quickly turns into a chain reaction of fears. And suddenly, the future starts to look terrifying, even when the situation itself is actually very small. For catastrophizers, the mind is constantly trying to prepare for danger, even when there is no real danger at all. The third type of overthinker is the perfectionist. Perfectionists do not just want to do things well. They want everything to be flawless. Every small decision starts to feel extremely important. They begin to think about every possible option. What if this is not the best choice? What if something better exists? What if this decision leads to a mistake later? Because for perfectionists, mistakes feel dangerous. So they keep thinking longer than most people. They review every detail again and again. They plan every step carefully. And sometimes the thinking becomes so intense that starting the task feels almost impossible. The fourth type of overthinker is the people pleaser. These overthinkers constantly think about how other people feel about them. After almost every conversation, their mind begins to analyze what happened. Did I say the right thing? Did that sound rude? Did they misunderstand me? Even a small reaction from someone can start a long chain of thoughts. Maybe they seemed quiet for a reason. Maybe they were disappointed. Maybe they are thinking something negative now. Because for people pleasers, approval feels like safety, and rejection feels like danger. So they carefully monitor their words, their tone, and their behavior, always trying to make sure everyone around them feels comfortable and happy. The fifth type of overthinker is the doubter. These people constantly question their own decisions. Even after making a choice, their mind refuses to settle. They start asking themselves the same questions again and again. Did I choose the right option? Was there a better decision I could have made? Did I miss something important? They replay the moment when they made the choice. They review their reasoning step by step. They imagine alternative paths they could have taken. And the more they analyze the situation, the more uncertain they begin to feel. Because for doubters, the biggest fear is making the wrong decision. And sometimes that fear makes it difficult to trust themselves at all. The sixth type of overthinker is the future controller. These people spend a lot of time thinking about what might happen next. Their mind constantly tries to predict the future. Before making any decision, they imagine multiple possible outcomes. What if this plan fails? What if something unexpected happens later? What if I am not prepared for the consequences? So they begin to build plans, then backup plans, and sometimes even backup plans for the backup plans. Because uncertainty feels uncomfortable to them, the mind tries to simulate the future again and again, trying to stay one step ahead of every possible problem. But sometimes, the future cannot be predicted at all. The seventh type of overthinker is the self-critic. These people often have a very loud inner voice, and that voice constantly judges their actions. After almost every situation, their mind begins to review what happened. They remember the small mistakes. They remember the awkward moments, and they begin to criticize themselves for them. Why did I say that? Why did I act like that? Why didn't I do something better? Their thoughts focus on everything they could have done differently, even when other people forget the moment completely. For the self-critic, the harshest judge is not the world. The harshest judge lives inside their own mind. The eighth type of overthinker is the silent analyzer. These people may appear calm and quiet on the outside, but inside their mind, there is a constant stream of analysis. They observe everything around them, every word, every reaction, every small detail. Their thoughts move deeper and deeper into understanding situations, trying to figure out hidden meanings, trying to understand what others truly think, trying to connect patterns that most people never notice. But the truth is, most overthinkers are not just one type. Many people are actually a mix of several patterns. Sometimes the replayer, sometimes the doubter, sometimes the catastrophizer. So the real question is, which type are you?